Hello, everybody. What is up? Let me turn that off. How is everybody? I'm guessing you could hear me all right. I had to switch headphones again because I totally forgot that was an issue last time. You know me and my memory. But hello. A couple things. Mike, I see you're there. Michael just wrote, I had literally the first thing in my mind was, we are going to the Ren Fair September 30th in Tuxedo, New York. I talked to my sister like an hour ago just to confirm, and she said that is the only day that she is able to. I could go pretty much any week as long as I'm told and have notice, but she said September 30th. It'll be me, her boyfriend. You met them both last time if you end up going. I'm assuming you are. But it's the same group I'm going with as last time, minus my brother, because my brother happened to be visiting from Pittsburgh that week. Or I think he intentionally came that week because of the Ren Fair. But it's everybody I went with last year, minus my brother. But it will be September 30th. I believe that is a Saturday, if I'm not crazy. But if I'm also not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't get the thumbnail for episode 81 yet because I didn't do the Patreon hour or the YouTube video yet, since we flip-flopped it and we're doing the back half with those. And I believe I saw Caduceus on episode 81, so I wore Caduceus' shirt. It's not the end of the world if I'm incorrect. But am I correct? Was Caduceus on the thumbnail for episode 81? Because I'm going to do that after this and I can't quite remember. Bidet, miss you both arrived at the same time. Hey Jay, Bidet, Patrick, hello everyone. Hope you all have been good. In case he shows up, I just needed notice for work. Gotcha. At Ray, why are you not coming in case he shows up? Ray was trying to, and he wanted to, but if it wasn't for Dragon Con, he probably would have. We took so much time off for Dragon Con. I'm lucky enough where Tuxedo, New York is an hour and a half, I think it was. Give or take an hour and a half for me. So it's doable in a day's journey. My brother, it was like, if I didn't do Dragon Con, I would. I just have so much work and backed up and everything. I could sacrifice a day and be up and back. I almost wasn't going to again, but I'm like, there's no reason I can't just take a day off. It's like, if it was a whole week, I would say no. Or a day. Even if it was like 2 or 3 days, I'd probably have to say no. But my sister drags me to do things that I want to do. So I'm happy she does these things. Vero G, clever name I made previously. The Dude JB and Michael, my moderators. Yeah, it's Tal. Okay, cool. So I have Caduceus. Oh, well, it's Tal'dorei in the picture, correct. I in my head, I'm like, he is not a man. He is a giant furbolg. Colvin, Patrick, Ninja Master, M. Gormley, Leading Blind. We have Daniel O'Day. Not the Dude JB is also in here. We already have close to 15 likes. We haven't even started. So we usually build strong. Let's end strong and we'll jump into the next 30 minutes. Either way, I think I looked. I know I looked. I think either way, whether we do 30 minutes or not, there's a YouTube and a Patreon video this week. So have at it. 50 likes. I'll throw in my like in a minute. But I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, say what's up. And I apologize. I also wasn't going to drink. I haven't drank in a few days. I was recouping from Dragon Con, getting back to normalities, and I'm pretty much back on track. If you guys didn't notice, Fiona and Kate came out while I was gone, and I did all 6 episodes in a week. So all of them are up on YouTube and Patreon. Patreon's in full, obviously. But I got all of them edited up in 1 week because it is a very good show, and I love Adventure Time, and I wanted to make sure they were all up on YouTube and didn't want to fall behind. So that is what I've been doing all week, but I'm pretty much caught up on most of it. Tomorrow I'm going to post all the videos. If you're thinking that I forgot or you're waiting on Patreon drops, that will be tomorrow. Tal is Merlin, so all possibilities apply. Just got a vest. Be Matt unless you could be Tal'dorei, then always be Tal'dorei. Be Matt unless you could be Tal'dorei, then always be. I like that. I understand. Just teasing Ray a bit. No, I get you, Mike. But yes, I wasn't going to drink, but then I looked in the fridge and I am right now taking care of Jesse's, cat, Dobby. Dobby had a urinary tract infection. So Jessie almost didn't want to leave to go on her yearly vacation to Wildwood, which is like this big fireman convention. So I was like, I got it, don't worry. And I am taking care of Dobby. The doors are open. We're going to smoke a ton of stuff. We're going to smoke some stuff, radiators. We're going to hit the radiators. That's the, I don't know why I didn't just immediately go to that. That's the setup. We're going to check our radiators. The doors are open. You'll see the kitties, or you'll probably hear them running around at some point. And the reason I said all that was in the fridge was pumpkin cider, alcoholic pumpkin cider. And I figured I got to at least try one. So we're going to crack one of these open, and we're going to have one of these. As long as I kill it by 9 o'clock, we're good. So I will pace it over the course of the next hour. We also are going to smoke, or we're going to check our radiators often. I just got a bunch of new stuff, and I'm packed and ready and willing and able. So everybody sync up. If I missed anything else, is there? Oh, dude, I recorded. I'm going through the rundown. I feel like I'm Critical Role now. I'm going through the rundown. So the only other thing I can remember was Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I did do a group of 9 episodes yesterday. I did 3. I feel like it works best if I do threes because a set of 3 takes about 40 minutes. And I don't like doing too much longer than that. And then when I edit it up for YouTube, it'll be a nice little like 25 minutes tops. So it worked out that way where it seemed like each group of 3 was around 35, 40 minutes. So that is what I've been doing. I already did 9. I'll post, or maybe I did 6. I don't know. Either way, I'll post tomorrow. I'm going to do on Patreon. We're going to get at least a group of 3 for tomorrow on Patreon, in case you're wondering about that. And anything else, any other business we need to talk about. I'm going to crack a beer. Everybody like and subscribe. And then we're going to, talk any, I feel like we're at a town meeting, but a great town meeting. We're about to jump into greatness. Got chicken soup to help fight the cold. I got nervous today, Michael. Everyone always told me that when you go to a convention like Dragon Con, you come back with something like convention cold or something. Somebody had a name for it. They're like, it's everyone calls it this. Everyone that jumps from convention to convention, you always right after get like mildly sick because you're just, involved in all that chaos and hundreds of thousands of people from all over the country and the world. So about like 2 days ago, I woke up and I felt not great. I didn't feel bad, but I didn't feel good. And I think I just was dehydrated from football or something because football got back into the kick or the swing of things, I should say, the kick of things. Football started again, and I drank a lot upon my return when I planned on recuperating. So the con flu, I think that's what they did. The con flu, I think that is what it's called. And everyone seems to be saying the same thing, con plague. But I got worried. And then I drank a lot of water and went to work, and I was totally fine. I think I was just losing my voice because I also did work the arcade Tuesday night, and then football was Monday night. So I think I just like woke up and was just like not used to screaming all night long and then watching sports because it's a totally different kind of thing than, I mean, like, not that the convention isn't tiresome, but I wasn't ever screaming my head off at the convention. At the arcade, that's what I do every night I am there. Anywho, everybody, thumbs up. You probably already did, but everybody thumbs up. We're going to jump in. We've got over 2 hours, I believe. Oh, what is the time? Somebody please give me the timestamp. I totally forgot the timestamp. We need the timestamp and then we'll go. Who is new in the chat while we're waiting for the timestamp? Who is new in the chat? If there is anybody new, you get the first swig of beer. Cheers. Because I haven't tried it yet. I want to try it before we start. It's mildly alcoholic. It's about the equivalent of like a Blue Moon. It's 5 even. I thought it was 5.2. 5 even. So slightly below a Blue Moon. A Blue Moon, I believe, is 5.3%. So you're talking minimalness, but I'm curious to try. 1400 exactly. Oh, I saw people writing that, but I was like, is that the year? I literally, in my head, was like, what happened in the year 1400? Is this something that I must look up later. I went in a deep dive last night. I got caught up in like some conspiracy theory thing, and I don't believe conspiracy theories. Well, I mean, it depends on the conspiracy theory, but I more so just want to see how crazy people could get into the theory. That's more so what I enjoy about it. And people were talking about the, what was it, the North Pole or the South Pole station, the South Pole station, like how there's like mile wide telescopes underground, and the South Pole is like the most fortified station on Earth, and all this crazy stuff. I don't even know how I get on that. Unless we want to watch the intro. It's been a while. I would if we weren't. We're probably looking at least 2 hours. Yeah, this is a long one. We're looking at over 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes roughly. If it wasn't so long, I would probably do it. But but if we get started right now, we're looking at 10:30, 11 o'clock. So let's everybody sync up. Did anybody new? I see Poe's packing order is here. Second sip for the packing order. Did anybody get the first sip? I didn't see. Conflu. I don't see anybody new. I guess Popo, you're getting the first sip because you politely said I'll take the second sip. And I don't think anybody new jumped in. So here you go. To Popo's packing order. We're also jumping back into Dragon Ball Z tomorrow if you're on Patreon. I'll eventually edit one up for YouTube as well. But Patreon's going to get them more consistently now that we have finished Escape from the Bloodkeep finally. So cheers. And we're going to hit the radiators right before. I might get out before we end tonight. I'm guessing we're going to at least 11 o'clock. By the time we finish and we get started and we talk at the end, it's looking like 10:45, 11 o'clock. So cheers to everybody. We're going to hit the radiators and then we're starting. Did I say M. Gormley? Did I shout out M. Gormley? I know I feel like I did, but if not, M. Gormley, you are loved. Whoa. Hoo-wee. That is a sugary tasting beverage. Oh my God, that is so sweet. It's pumpkin cider. So cider would typically be a little on the sweeter side. It's good, but my God, I'm going to dilute it. I'm going to dilute it in my vitamin water because it's delicious. But that thing is like, you ever have like cider straight from one of the, or like a farm? It's like that kind of strong with like a blast of alcohol, which is quite nice, but it's also way too strong for me. I'm not into sweetness because sweetness is my weakness. I'm making room in this glass so I can pour it all in. That's why I'm chugging it. Ready? We're all going to chug. Chug, 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 chug. All right, I should have enough room in there now. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I'm not kidding. It's delicious if it's in the vitamin water. So here we go. We got pumpkin cider down. We have a piper down. Here it is. It's all in here. Now radiator time. Those of you who would like to join radiator time. And while we're doing radiator time, I'm going to make sure I sync this up properly. So we got 14 even. 14 even. All right, let's get it to there. 55, 56, 57, 58. Oh. I don't like how Matt talked beyond it. All right, right there. We'll go 14 even. Everybody is ready. Radiator time. Cheers. Ninja, aren't you excited? I actually was very excited for this live stream tonight because I was thinking I have plenty of energy. I've been getting my sleep again. I'm back on track. I don't have the anxiety of traveling to Atlanta anymore. Building up to Atlanta, the last 2 months, I was crapping my pants every day. I'm like, oh my God, I got to make sure everything's in order. And I got to make sure I survive because I'm freaking out about all the stupidest little things. Not having to be concerned with any of that anymore is such a relief that I'm just sleeping better, and I could go back to normalities. I have everything back on track. So I was like, screw it. Tonight we're having a beverage, and I'm smoking. I'm checking my radiators often, because whenever Jesse and Robbie are away, I can keep the doors open, and I don't like doing the radiators too much when I have to box myself in. And I understand, because Robbie has a government job, so he can't be subjected to this kind of stuff. So because of that, I respect it, and I usually don't. But when they're away, I could do it all. So radiators, everybody, make sure CC is on. Captions are on. Captions are on. Captions are on. I apologize. That was probably disgusting. I just had to literally breathe in, and I almost choked. Here we go. Radiators, and then we're jumping in. Delicious. Delicious. I made sure I grinded it up. I had it all nice and good to go. I want to just look real quick and see what it was called. The one I have now. Ready? We're gonna see. Dosi Runts? D-O-S-I. I don't know what that is. Dozy Runts? Dosi Runts? That is the name of whatever I just did. So, you seem to take the weirdest puffs. I won't disagree with you. I've been told that before. I take like quick, strong hits, and I'll go like, I don't know. You're not the first one that's told me that. But I typically have a lot of smoke, like more than most. Like I take strong, quick hits. I don't know. Either way, ready everybody? 3. Never mind. Where's the clock? Ready? Here we go. Now I gotta get back to this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got rid of the clock again. I've ruined everything. Ready? I'm gonna try to catch it. Never mind. It's not gonna work. I'm a horrible person. Why is this not feeling like normal to me? Is it because I'm half insane? All right, we're redoing it. I'm horrible. All right. Let's try that again. Why do I feel like I'm like further away than usual? I don't know. I'm going to put the clock over here so I can hit the start button easier, but I feel like I'm not, I don't know, maybe this shit already screwed me up. Right. We're just going to do it like this. Ready? Oh, because I just do it. All right. I might already be half in the bag. Half in the bag. You guys can laugh while I try to figure out life. What is happening in my life? Who is this? What is happening? All right, here we go. Everybody ready? All right. I think we're good. I'm not even reading the comments till I actually get this right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why that was weird to me. Apologies. What's up, Forrest the Runner? How are you, my friend? Sorry, we had a little bit of a problem. And we're in. All right. The tower. Oh, that's right. We just got into the tower. I was going to say, I didn't even really talk about the episode. So we're in the tower, in the happy fun ball. Greatness is about to come. I love that we're in the happy fun ball. I honestly, if you go back, and most of you have been with us for a while, I was very upset when we got rid of the happy fun ball. I was thinking there's so much more. I'm going to raise the subtitles. My sister must have shortened them. Boom. Yoink. Sorry, I'm changing everything. All right. I had to wait for you to say go to comments anyway, but mistakes were made. And yet Matt was upset. All right, so the tower, happy fun ball. And feel free to chat about whatever and tell me if there's moments of focus. I'm going to try my best to pay attention. Sometimes I go on rants, we know this. And obviously we have the Hollis, I believe the name is the guy that created the ball or had the ball. Do we know much more about this Hollis? Is he from something else? Show's last episode airs on... My show's last episode airs on Wednesday. I still haven't checked it out, but I do know what you're referring to. I might go see a movie tomorrow because they mailed me emailed me a $40 voucher that I can only use tomorrow. And I have to spend it on food. It can't be on alcohol, but it has to be at like a dine-in theater. And it's free. And I already get free tickets. So I was like, what better time to go to the movies? I get $40 worth of free food. I don't even got to pay for my ticket. My parents might join. I got to pay for their tickets. That's it. You don't know anything yet. Sorry, I meant Amelia. Amelia, I'm late, but I'm here. I'll sing it for you. Jay's rants, the best rants. I try. As I'm saying, I might go on a rant. I go on a rant about going to the movies tomorrow. The only thing I could see that's out is The Haunting of Venice, The Equalizer 3. And that was about it. I've seen the rest. Oh, Gran Turismo I still haven't seen. But I also was thinking, what would my parents like? And my dad's a fan of Denzel. But I don't know. And I did see that Sam was as a Blue Man. He was one of the Blue Men group. Yes, I think yes. All right. She's kind of answering the questions I had earlier. All right. That's kind of the information I wanted. What kind of knowledge do we have of this Hollis? And she told me enough. $40 at the movies, so large popcorn and a medium soda. Honestly, I looked it up because I'm like, what does food cost? Because I never really eat, even at the dine-ins. A burger is $20. A burger and fries. And I think you get a drink is $22. But I was like, so I could basically get two burgers, fries, and a drinks. My parents could have it if they want. And I also get a free popcorn on top of the $40. I get a free popcorn. So maybe I'll let my parents have the burgers and fries and I'll just get a popcorn and I'll pay like $5 and tip. It costs me like 15, $20 and I'll have a whole day out with the fam. Because my sister's gone, so the house is quiet and empty and I don't want to leave them home alone. They'll turn into Macaulay Culkin. Which would be amazing if my parents both turned into Macaulay Culkin. Gut instincts. We're also, obviously, we've said this earlier, but we're starting an episode for the first time on a live stream in a long time, if ever. Have we ever done it for campaign 2? Started an episode? I guess we would have had to, right? At some point. We're going down. What was the time limit on Alora in the mirror? Like we have 3 every day. I don't know if it was ever said whether or not it's a day in our time or her time, or if they did discuss it. I missed it. But how long do we get in one? I feel like we probably have. Eating a burger in the dark sounds depressing. I will say, I think I've eaten the dine-in theater we're going to. I've eaten there once, early on, like years ago. I think it was even before pandemic. So like 5, 6 years ago. And I remember it being very good. So it's pricey, but I feel like they take a little more pride in their food because of it. Like, I don't mind paying more money nowadays for stuff because I feel like the places that charge a little more also do a little more, even though that shouldn't be the case. But it seems to work out that way. And most of the nicer places have beer, and I'm always a fan of beer. So the cheaper places usually are like diners and stuff that don't have alcohol. So I try to live the finer life now that I'm an old man at 42 in a month. The golems, I think I've said this before too, but golems remind me of TikTok from Return to Oz. Return to Oz? Return to Oz. With Veruca Salt. Wait, what's her name? Veruca Balk? Veruca Salt? Is that Willy Wonka? But also, Burger in the Dark sounds like a song title. It sounds like Jimmy Buffett. Burger in the Dark. That's what Jimmy Buffett sang on a bad day after Margaritaville. When he was all alone. The nights he didn't get women home, he had Burger in the Dark. And he sat there and cried on his sesame seed bun. Yeah. All right, we're trapped. We're trapped in here. We're all going to die now. I hope we packed. The round rotund clockwork eye verily was would verify was winks. I feel like that is not properly spelled. So it's not like the theater while the movie's playing. 3 times a day. It's be our time, I'd imagine. I am not understand either I'm reading like a crazy person or I'm not getting that correctly. So it's not like I'm the theater while the movie's playing. I feel like we were saying so many different things, I'm not even remembering what I said. For me, it depends on the type of food. For the most part, I avoid New York City Italian restaurants because a medium sized pizza spot, the same quality as the third of the price. A medium sized pizza spot would be the same quality for a third of the price. Was thinking the theater food was eaten during the movie. Yeah, you eat it during the movie. They give you the movie. I mean, they like bring it in while you're watching. The place I go, you order on a button. You like order, and then you don't even leave your seat ever. You just go sit down, and you could keep ringing them. They'll bring you beer too, but they specifically said you couldn't spend the $40 on beer. And I was like, you must know me. So now I got to bring people to eat the food so I could justify the beer. All right, it's getting closer. We thinking the theater. Oh, what's thinking? Blah, blah, blah. All we have is popcorn and nachos. Yeah, I would say a good 10 or 12 years ago, they started building dine-in theaters all around my area in New Jersey. I would say at least 10, 12 years ago. And I get the monthly pass where you get to go to 3 movies a week for free if you pay $25 a month. So I've done that forever, except in the pandemic. I canceled it because obviously things were closed. But it pays off. As long as you see 2 movies a month, it pays for itself. If you see an IMAX movie, it pays in 1 movie. So you go to 1 IMAX movie a month and it pays for itself. And I go to a lot of movies, sometimes 2 or 3 in a day. Yoink. If you would, Matt tries to specify, you will die. Could you imagine if one of us just flew into the gears? 10 feet of gear fuck, as Travis puts it. Gear fuck all over the place. I'm going to throw my like up now before I forget. But everyone put your likes up because I'll cry if you don't. And we don't want that. Unless you want to see me cry. If you're into me crying like a big baby, there's my like. All right. Polymorphing eagle, owl, I think she said. Alamo is the big chain, but there are a few. Alamo Rent-A-Car? I know Alamo Rent-A-Car. Dine-in theaters have small tables besides the seats. Yeah, my dine-in theaters, literally, I'm not, like, I don't know if this is everybody. I'm just assuming people have this everywhere. For like 10 or 12 years, I've had this where you literally sit in a chair. Some of them have massagers, but most of them are just recliners. And you literally could go like this and like basically sit like this far back. And a tray comes like this. You don't even have to get up or eat. The table comes over you like this, and you could eat like this. And the whole table, and then when you're done eating, you just go like this, and you sit up, or you could just chill like this the whole movie. And that's like every movie theater around me now. And you don't even have to like eat like this on a table or anything. You could just like, it's there. It's like part of the chair. And a lot of them have massagers now. Some of them have like speakers where like it's like 7.1 Dolby out of your chair. Like that, those are obviously more expensive, but the average one has recliners and everything. The Alamo Drafthouse Theaters. Ah, okay. I don't have any near me. Maybe New York. I don't think so though. I don't think any. I remember Angry Joe talking about Alamo. Use your whip. Oh. Use the whip. I was thinking the whip to begin with. Are we running? I was going to say, Matt is like letting people try to help her, but you got to make a choice. We are not in a position where we could make 5-minute decisions. There are Cinemarks by me. They're actually the newest movie theater near me. Within an hour of me, the newest theater is a Cinemark. And they have like some new technology theater there. I've been there once. It was very nice. But to me, it was very similar to Dolby IMAX, which is AMC. But it was good. Cinemark, the one by me, it was brand new though. I went there and saw the most recent Shaft with Samuel Jackson, which was like a couple years ago. Bo is parkouring. Magic Bo. One of us will be all right. Don't worry. We're all good. All right. Ours was something else, but Cinemark bought them out. We used to have General Cinemas. They all went out of business a long time ago. I feel like all of General Cinemas was bought up by AMC. Now there's Regal. Well, Regal's been around for a while, but that's the only thing around me is Cinemark, Regal, and AMC. And I have the pass for AMC, so I never go to the other two. But I do have a $50 gift card to Regal, and Regal has theaters that have those like 4D chairs that like actually rock with the action and stuff. So one of these days I got to do that and use my gift card because I can't use it for anything else. Hulking fist. My 5 likes should be popping up soon. Cheers, we're almost to 25 likes. Up. Oh my God. It was going to snap your neck. It was about to snap your neck or squeeze your neck. How badly would that have hurt? $31 to hit. $31 to hit. They rolled really well. I mean, that's high. There goes any suspicion of staying to fight this thing. It sounds like a mech. It is coming at us with... All right, you're in this. Ford is in this. All right, 9 goes first. The dine-in theater near me is a Chunky's. Am I saying that right? It's called Chunky's? Like, or is that Chuck E. Cheese? In my head, the first thing I thought of was Chuck E. Cheese. But I'm guessing I'm wrong, and it's called Chunky's. That's kind of hilarious. I want to go there right now. Are you holding on? No. I changed my mind. I'm not holding on. All right. All right. So, Caleb, if the golem rolls good, Caleb is going to get really hurt by this, I'm assuming. 23 to hit, 100%. Yarnatalish. 40. Oh. 11 points. That's not bad at all. Ring of Evasion to evade. Thank God he had that, because I half wanted to see what would happen, but I feel like it'd be significant damage. All right. Oh, for now, that's what you see. My God, is this thing rolling really good? It's got to be very high. I mean, I'm sure it's rolling good too, but... Look at Laura. Oh God, we're going to see what happens now. All right. All right, so we have a collar on. I thought Laura helped us. Instead, we now have a collar on our neck. I thought it was going to tighten around us and literally decapitate us, so to speak. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, maybe it's fitting us for something, or maybe it's going to just hold us. It actually put a collar on Caleb. Caleb's got a collar. Yeah. All right, we're riding up the gear. We can, okay. We're in sight of them. Yeah, are we going into like? All right, nothing above us. That's imminent death. All right. I was worried we were getting dragged up into a certain death. Fly up in the air. Travis is like, don't do anything. Ninja, are we taking a break? The dine in theater near me is Chunky's. Oh, I already read that. All right, Ninja. Everybody, take a swig and a smoke and a pancake. We're gonna have a radiator check as well. So everybody get ready. Radiator check after this. I'm gonna actually put more stuff in. So hold up 1 minute. I feel like I could pack a goodin. A goodin tudin. Is that a thing? A goodin tudin? I feel like people in my family used to say that. And it's just a rhyme that probably my family invented, but I was curious. Ready? Radiators. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 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 Oh my god, Liam just pelted Sam right in the face. He hit him like right in the cheekbone. Pelted him. I like a goodin. A goodin tudin. My cousin used to say it a lot. I don't know if it was from something or not. What is total party kill? Is that Castle Grayskull? That looks like Castle Grayskull on his Travis's shirt. Y'all motherfuckers need. What does that say? What is on Sam's shirt? Y'all motherfuckers need. That's all I could say. Big swig. Uh, uh. All right. There is definitely way more to it. Does anybody have a recommendation? This is totally random, but you guys are good for this stuff. For great, amazing documentaries dealing with specifically ghosts or aliens. I was going through rabbit holes and talking to people about it the other day. And there isn't many I haven't seen or heard of, like of recent, or any movies, even movies that are just good. I want a marshmallow now. They really make me want a marshmallow. How much damage? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 27, and that was a save. 27 on a save throw. Oh, that's a good question. Does magic work now? The rune changed? All right. Fair enough. Dives towards Jester and turns into a raven. Or is going to. He hasn't yet, has he? Or I guess he did. All right. What if Matt was like, you never got within 15 feet of Jester? Because he said when I'm in 10 or 15 feet, Matt could have been like, you never reached 15 feet and you died. You just plummeted to your death. Oh, he's still wearing the collar too. Oh, oh, polymorph doesn't work. Oh my God, Caleb just destroyed it. Caleb, I was thinking what Caleb thought, that the raven would lose the collar because it turns into a tinier raven, so the collar just falls off. But instead, it didn't even work. Can I have some of that flask? Great. Y'all motherfuckers need. What does it say? Serenray? Why do I know that name? Sarenray? Why do I know that name? Sarenray. I know that name from something. Is it from this? All right. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. All right, I got to finish this by 9. So everybody, cheers up. Let's go. We got to kill this cider in 8 minutes. Dwarvenforge.com. Now, the Everlight. Pike's Goddess. Legends. A Legend of Vox Machina. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you. Saren Ray. Okay. As soon as I'm like, I know that name. I've told you guys before. I just have so many shows now, 15 to 20 a week, that I have to like really think about it. Imagine every week just watching 15 or 20 shows that you don't even watch just for yourself. If I counted the ones I watch for myself, I probably watch 25 hours of television a week. It's a rough life. It's a rough life. All right. All I know is we've got a awesome looking Dwarven Forge. That's a cool system. I like that. To have like something on a base and then have like pieces floating, like little islands. You could have like a river of sticks and have the boatman. I would dig that kind of stuff. When I was at Dragon Con, there were so many vendors. It's Iron Man. Iron Man's flying in. there were so many vendors that had furniture for Dungeons and Dragons D&D play. Like they had actual pieces you could buy right there, and then they could custom do it or build you one and then ship it to your house. It was like pretty cool stuff. It could fly too. Yes, of course it can. A river of slime. Yes, that would be clever. Clever. I dig. Oh my god, dead. Clever. The river of slime is pretty awesome. If you could have like an old New York subway, Dwarven Forge. Does Dwarven Forge do old New York subways? Because you could do an old New York subway, set up like that, have the river of slime. There is right now, I'm not even kidding, I was just looking it up yesterday. There's a company making, it wasn't Sideshow, it was something else. I can tell you right now. Ready? We're gonna look and cheat. It is called, where are you? What the hell is it called? Premium Collectible Studio. Premium Collectible Studio. They have already done an Egon, and it looks so lifelike. Like, basically, as good, if not better, than Sideshow. It was primo quality. Egon had one already. Now there's a Ray Stans one coming out. Dan Aykroyd. Amazingly good quality. The only thing is, they were $750 each. $750 each, and I don't even know if that included shipping. So they're extremely limited. I think they're like 150 of each. And I'm like, they look so good. And they're about yay big. They're bigger than Grog. They're a foot and a half, I think, a foot and a half, 2 feet in height, 1/4 of scale, 1/4 scale. So about 1.5 feet probably. But they looked so good. And they have like everything. Oh, but $750. I was like, that's a lot. I have 2 tower speakers in my bedroom and there's statues on them. And I was like, one day I'll upgrade the statues on those. And I was like, I could have Egon and Ray stands right in front of my and right in the middle is the official Indiana Jones hat that I had custom made in London on top of a Mandalorian helmet. So I'm like, it would just be like everything. I'd have Ghostbusters, Indy, Star Wars. But that's a lot of money. I've missed so much, but so glad. Ray, what is up? So glad. Mighty Nein series still going strong. Ray, we have not seen you in a bit. To the great Ray. I got to finish this anyway, so here we go. We're chugging it to Ray for joining us. Long time no see. I think I didn't miss anybody else, but here we go. This has to be before 9, so to Ray. All right. That's it. We're all done. Cheers to everybody. A river of slime. All right. I just want to make sure. All right. So we have dropped the owl. Drop the form. That's not a bad idea. I like that idea. Test out a cantrip just to see. Everybody, I love it. She's so nervous and everyone's just like talking in her ear. Spacred. Spacred. It's a spacred flame. What's... What if Matt was super strict and was like, you run out of time. Like you were like, is there things like that? Are people literally ever on timers? Like I see that in chess and poker and stuff where you are on a timer. Is there ever like serious D&D where they're like, we're in battle mode. You got 30 seconds. Go. I would understand it if you took it like really seriously. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it would be more realistic. It wouldn't be a matter of like competitiveness. It would be more like, I feel like it'd be really realistic if you're like, this guy is coming at you. You have 10 seconds starting now. Figure out what you want to do. But it would also be very stressful and be a lot more going on. You wouldn't be able to just like chill and enjoy yourself. The golem is nuts looking. Oh, what is this? Moving slowly. Oh, he just killed everybody. Everyone's got crushed to death. So it's got a very far radius. Ah, all right. Yeah, yeah. The only good thing of all this is that it's just one. I mean, if there's anything good we could take out of this, it's just one. So as long as we split up, we're not in too much trouble. In my latest home game, I used blue tack to stick a bunch of skeleton minis to the big dragon turtle. Mini Critical Role makes. My players made me so proud by using a long carried keg of black powder and a fireball. A skeleton minis do a turtle, dragon turtle mini. I wanted to go back and read that because I'm like, that sounds interesting. The dragon turtle. Guys, I just realized how much foreshadowing is in this fight, intentional or unintentional. What do you think? We are not even near the 1 hour call out. I mean, I think I just want to double check. I think it was like 220 something. 227. 227 is the end. So we're not even at the hour. We're not even hour and a half yet. Oh, is he giving her power or hurting her? Oh, you take damage, but you're going to get something. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. That's pretty cool. You take very little damage. Hadouken Chi Charge. I'm going to do a Hadouken. I love it. I mean, these things are typically very strong. You have like a Happy Fun Ball Guardian. I feel like this thing would be very difficult. And do we want to defeat him? Do we need to? Could we just run? I mean, it is. I don't know. I don't know. Was Fluffernutter this far in? A long while. Yes, Fluffernutter. We've had it's come back up every now and then. Fluffernutter's come back up every now and then. But I don't recall us ever using it. It's just been in name. Shoot him in the face. In the face. Hide behind the tower. 60. All right. So we could roll at disadvantage. 120. I mean, that's pretty awesome. 120 feet. All right. No sneak attack. $16 does not hit after all that. I was gonna say all that for nothing. I that thing's probably got high DC. All right. Nothing happens, so we can't be Hollis. Okay. I like the angle, so we're not able to turn into Hollis. Oh my god, he's gonna hurt Caleb. All right, so the sword is working. All right, summon it. That's what I'm wondering. All right. I was going to say, that's what I feel like the question was. Could we summon the sword? All right. Boop, 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 boop. They killed most of the skeletons. With that blast, my table jumped and shouted with joy as I took the minis off the table right at the beginning of the big fight. Was Fluffernutter? Oh, I already read that. Ah. So we can possibly disable Caleb's necklace, bracelet, whatever the heck you want to call it. Command by Mr. Caduceus. I wore the shirt for Caduceus, and so far Caduceus might be the least vocal of everybody on the show. All right. Clap on, clap off. We're trying to clap off the golem. Caduceus worked. The door comes back. That is amazing. I now see why Caduceus, he deserves the cover of the thumbnail just for that alone. I'm literally like, this isn't going to work. In my head, I didn't think it was even going to work. He does command, turns off the golem. The door reappears. We got to run. We got to go. The door is back. Oh, I guess. We got to go now. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time here. Not is out. Get ready to catch her. All right, here we go. The cat. 9. Not glorious. All right. All right, so we could feasibly jump out and get not. All right, I like what we're doing. It seems like it's working. You got to remember sometimes people are features because it's something that happens in other 10 seconds in only 10 seconds of the episode. Hey, I guess it makes sense. Until he isn't. Okay, now I'm oriented. Until he isn't. This is the spiral staircase on the outside of that weird gear tower. Happy Fun Ball 2, Electric Boogaloo. Electric Boogaloo. One of my favorites. I was just literally watching Red Letter Media, and they had that episode come on after I was like doing things in here. I heard it in the other room when they reacted to it, and they pretend they saw the first one. I'm gonna go check because she's yelling at me. I would feel like now is the best time of any to get this lock off. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just trying to scan the comments. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Yeah, I think we should just go through the door. I feel like if we had more time to think about it, maybe we could debate it, but I feel like we should just be For lack of anything else, we have bless now. All right, command ends. So we probably aren't going to get the door again. All right, so now is it... It still sees... All right. So Caleb and Not aren't with us anymore. We have split up out of rooms. I guess we're going to fight a little bit now. I'm not focused tonight. I think I'm not going to be here for the rest of the stream. Just a lurker leading blind. I will know you're out there. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. All right. Giant Eagle, Caduceus and Jester, Not and Caleb are out, and Ford is over there by his lonesome. Golem is about to come at us. And he could always turn on his turn. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, 60 foot... yeah. Yeah. Matt is like, you guys are thinking way too much about this. We need answers. This is pretty wild right now. We're holding two people while getting really close to the golem, and half of like a third of our party is missing. Does Bo want to jump onto the golem? That sounds extremely dangerous. I mean, Caduceus... Yeah. Taliesin is basically saying, let me go first, because if what I'm doing doesn't work, you could do it. My God. Getting lucky. All right. It is getting sucked over now. All right. This is our shot. So good on Caduceus. Twice it worked. So now I was going to say, Bo jumping on it sounds extremely risky to me. I would not want Bo jumping on the back of the golem. And maybe the rest of us would get out, but then Bo would be in a pickle. We all made it out. 2 command spells. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the golem would come through the door. Because when it looks at the door disappears. So could it go through the door? I don't know. Does that sound crazy? I feel like if it looks at the door and the door disappears, it can never leave the room. But I didn't think I was going to be able to check my radiator again before I got out, but here I am. Radiator check. We're down to about an hour and 15 minutes, everybody. That's almost halfway. This was a 2 hour and 15-minute content wise live stream. So we're almost at the halfway point. This is a long one, though. We're doing a good 2.5 to 3 hours by the time we all is said and done. I don't think the golem's going to come through, but I could be wrong. Like and subscribe, everybody. Radiators, check them if you got them. Check them if you got them. I have nothing left to drink because my 9 o'clock fasting schedule has cut in. So, radiators, everybody, join. Sconces. All right. I want to check out those sconces. Somebody get this off me, please. Colleen, good time to come by. See, what is up, Colleen? How are you? We had a pumpkin cider, and it was quite delicious. Very sweet, but I was only allowed one. I try to save my drinking days for football now, so I saw it in the fridge and I had to indulge. But we're hitting radiators. We are hitting the radiators. How was your week? See invisibility. Up, I hear good music kicking in. All right. I don't trust anything in Happy Fun Ball. I feel like even though it appears like nothing is wrong or finished, I feel like that is all intentional. Look at Laura. Look at Laura's face. Yep, there he goes. I love that Sam and Laura both knew. Traps. Doing all right. My friend just had her baby, so I'm the godmother now. Nice to see you got back safely from your trip. I hope you had a blast. Congratulations, as Ray has said. That's awesome. I am not a godfather yet. One day, perhaps one day, I'll be a godfather. But that is awesome. And I had a great time in Atlanta, and I survived. And tomorrow we'll get back on Saturday schedule of Patreon drops. It was all chaotic for the last like 2.5 weeks. But I think I have one more set of Owl House pre-recorded just in case I had problems. And then I've got to start getting back into it, getting done with season 2. Awesome show. Guidance on you, Sam. Thank you for throwing me into the abyss. Boo doo boo boo. But add 4 guidance. We had guidance. His hands are on fire. Light? What? Oh. Okay. So people were incinerated by something. All right, that's not ever good. That's never good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a situation where it might be good, but I would immediately think that's bad. Natural 20. We haven't seen a natural 20. I feel like I haven't seen a natural 20 in a while. I hope it's not wasted. Fireballs? Yeah, but I was going to say, like, something's been. Fire. Dragon fire. Oh my god, is it like a booby trap? They're setting booby traps. Yeah, there's something fireball. Yeah, something is blasting fireballs at us. All right, I'll visually. Here we go. Battle map. I was going to say, there's got to be a battle map coming. I feel like every room of Happy Fun Ball should have its own battle map. It's like toys. You got to have a toy for everything. You can't just tell me. What kind of insanity do you think this is? I want to see a visual that has minis that are exact to size and scale. Oh, he's taking a while. Does that mean it's like a big one? Super high perception roll. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, look at them. They're like giant crossbows. Ballistas. Giant ballistas. I love it. Oh my god. So you could get pretty up close. I was thinking that you'd have to be a lot. I would think like almost just in the room would trigger every now and then. So we're like. So what do we do? Like leap it? Do we just like. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know how. What if it's a timing thing? I doubt it is. But what if it's like every 5 minutes they just fire at will on top of other things? It could be multiple triggers. Oh shit! I love it, and we have an hour and 5 minutes. This makes me so happy. I love when we have long episodes when there's things I want to see. Like right now, we have a full hour plus. The golem is coming. We're in a hallway with ballistas firing what looked like blasts of insanity at us. Star Wars music. I always got to point it out. Always hear the Star Wars music. Ice and fire. Oh, electricity. Electricity and fire. Ooh. No, that's a great idea. I love it. That is a great idea. The golem comes through the doors and we just start setting them off. Honestly, that is a good idea, but do we risk waiting out the golem? I like Sam's idea too. Sam's basically saying, do they have to recharge? But that's a risk. I throw something else. Yeah. Throw some. There we go. Yes, throw something else. See if they recharge. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So you might have 4 seconds. That's still not enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not enough time. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. The golem is going to look at it and turn it off like he did the door. Hence the runes. Anything connected to these runes are golem proof. Ford, why are you so dumb all the time? Be right back. I just got married in Starfield. What happened to the likes? What happened? Starfield? I heard people playing that game. People were saying, I don't honestly didn't hear anything about it besides people just saying it came out and they were obsessed with it. Oh, dude, Matt. What's the point? Yeah, Laura's the like. What's the whole point, though? All right, so Laura's in an eagle form. I mean, there must be a point to this. She wants to be an eagle. There must be a reason. Look how big she is in there. It didn't impact. That's why she wants to be an eagle so she can fly. I mean, hey. Okay, time to head back in. Hell for Pizza Hell closing time and cleanup. I will be in the background till work ends. At least the stream should be going. She wants to fly like an eagle. Fly like an eagle. That's. I wasn't sure if she'd even fit in this room, but I guess it is happening. Ninja, good luck with the rest. We are back to, we're down to about exactly an hour. It's an hour and 1 minute left. Hour and 1 minute left. So we'll be done around 10:30. 10:35. 10:35 we'll be finishing. And then we'll probably chat for 5-10 minutes. All right. See, what I would do is, now that we're on the other side, I would test the golem theory out. Since the golem is so close, I would test it out. Even though I'm sure it could turn the runes off and make the ballistas not shoot, I would at least test it. Maybe it's got to get within a certain distance with the vision. So I would just start dropping shit on the floor and having it like be like fire, fire, fire. But didn't Matt just say something to the effect of it doesn't go beyond a certain point, the blasts? Either way, I think it's too much of a risk to wait for the golem. I think you're better off just skedaddling. All right, everyone's chugging their potions. $13 and $6, so 19 for Caleb. I believe they both took 27 from that first thing. I don't know if they took any more, but Caleb definitely took a solid amount. Ah, 34 healing for Ford. That's good. Not too shabby. Also remember, finity number of spells and abilities, and in dungeons crawls like this, resource management is key. I was thinking, I don't know, should they have taken their potions? Shouldn't that, like, in my mind, wouldn't it? I mean, I guess, yeah, you gotta conserve your spells and stuff. I'm wondering if they should have taken those potions. I wouldn't have, but I also, many times in these situations, die in video games because I don't. I'm always like, I don't want to waste the healing potion. And then I'll die 15 times to conserve one healing potion. Rage loot. I would like to rage loot. As Talzin was saying it, he knew it wouldn't happen. Yeah, while I'm rage looting over here, can I also go over here? Yeah, it's not happening. Can you imagine Yusa in these rooms? Like, we're a group of warriors and have magical abilities and stuff. Yusa was by himself. I mean, that's a lot of insanity going on. Clearly couldn't do stuff in certain rooms. False doors or hidden somethings. Not great. 5. Rage looting is a grog thing from Campaign 1. Do the Fiona and Cake episode reactions get a lot of copyright claims? Draven Mayberry, what's up, Draven? How's it going? I honestly, on episodes 1 and 2, I didn't have much of a problem. Every other one gave me a problem. I had to do like 2 or 3 re-edits. The last one, what was it, 5? It was either 4 or 5, gave me a lot of problems. But how are you, sir? The last one, knowing that I was having problems, the last one, I edited up shorter than most. Just because I expected problems, so I was more lenient. And I didn't have many issues, but mainly because of that reason. All right, so the looting didn't work out quite as good as I thought. I was thinking maybe this was a situation Yusa wouldn't have gotten through, and we could have scored in the loot category, but I mean, the pearl might add up to something. Doing well, good thing to hear, good hearing it. Are you doing Cobra Kai? I know Cobra Kai is soon. That's my next anticipated show on the channel is Cobra Kai final season. Jester is never ready. Just been working, grinding reactions, and my baby is almost here. That's right. Congratulations. I remember seeing that. Life is moving very fast for you. I feel like I'm 10 years behind. I mean, all good things. Congratulations. I think you're doing well. Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, and One Piece. Yeah, I was going to say the only other thing besides Cobra Kai is Stranger Things. Both finishing up and both coming out within like 4 months of each other. And both of them drop all in one night. Those are the grinds when you got to do 10 hours in a night and then edit it all up. It only happens for me like 3 or 4 times a year though. Those are rough though because they're always so close together. Command tells it's like, has it even been a minute yet? Matt's like, listen, buddy, it's been a minute, all right? Tells it looks like he's about to freaking shit a brick. It is stressful. It's like a nice stress. Like some job, like I consider this almost a job at this point, even though I enjoy it because you could enjoy your job. But it's like I look forward to it, but it's also like I want to sleep for a week after it's done. Like almost like a wild vacation. Like Dragon Con was great, but I slept like 3 hours every night and drank the most I have since college. So when I got back, I was like, I need like a week off from my week off. That's kind of how I feel. It's like a lot of stuff to do, but fun. Yeah, no, I typically get no sleep on those days. I'll even take off of work. I like free up my half a week like right after that I'll free up. I'm very curious to see how this goes down with the golem in here now. Fireball down the hall. I also feel like we have not gained any knowledge of this golem, but I feel like it's going to have extremely high hit points. Sam mentioned it, but we have no clue that I know of. Yeah, that's a lot of dice. The fireball had extreme anger and fury. No damage. Oh my god, that's sad. I feel so bad for us. Awesome. Yeah, this we're better off just fleeing. Every time we try something, we just find out more insanity behind this column. Oh my god, the Bengals the other day. Yeah, I was gonna bring up earlier football with the Aaron Rodgers thing and everything, but the Bengals have to be one of the biggest upsets of the week. Saints, my team, the good old Saints, eked out a win by 1 point, almost lost it in the end, but I'll take 1-0. However, we got to do it. But yeah, the Bengals, and then the Bills losing to the Jets after Aaron Rodgers got knocked out of the game. That was a shocker. So at least if anything, the Bengals could celebrate. It's that the Bills also lost because I feel like that is one of their biggest competitors. All right. So next turn, the golem will shut down. I need Jamal Williams to do something on Sunday, fantasy wise, or just for the sake of the team. Because I pretty much I have nothing to watch this. Well, I'm gonna watch football on Sunday, but the Saints play Monday night, so I basically just have fantasy football to worry about on Sunday, which is pretty scattered. I don't know if I got anybody on the Bengals this year. I usually always I have Mixon a lot. I don't know how, but I always get Joe Mixon as my running back. He kind of always just falls to me. But I don't know if I have any Bengals this year. I don't think I do. I don't even think I do on the bench. I had Tyreek Hill this week and won my fantasy game by 2 points. That was with Tyreek Hill getting me 45. I was like, everyone was like, you lost. And I'm like, yep. And then Tyreek Hill did magic. And I barely won with Tyreek Hill. What are you doing, Caduceus? I don't know. I'm half wondering if Caduceus is going to pull more magic out. Meaning, when he commanded twice and froze it up, we now know command works quite well. But I feel like Caduceus is going to do something magical. I'll allow it. All right, so we're just healing. We're just healing now. Patrick Mahomes, Robinson, Damian Pierce, T. Higgins, Mark Andrews, Jamal Williams. Unfortunately, he did jack nothing for me. Eagles defense and Justin Tucker. I always have Justin. I don't know. There's certain characters. I've been playing fantasy for a dozen years, and I always end up with certain people. Joe Mixon a lot, Justin Tucker a lot. I've probably not had anyone else on that list of players you just did. I think I had T. Higgins 1 year. T. Higgins I might have had 1 year. But most of those players I have not had. They're all good players, though. I mean, it's a good team. It's a solid team. What is the answer? What do we do? What do we do? Look at the ballistas, too. The way they look, the ballistas are awesome as hell looking from this angle. Yes, there's got to be something somewhere. All right, so this might be one of the very few. What is up, Jeff Lundy? Jeff Lundy, welcome to the chat. We are down to about 45 minutes, give or take. 2 hour and 15 minutes of content, and we're blowing through it pretty quick. Is there a chance it is something? I'm. It's very possible there is no way out, but I'm wondering if It is possible it is hiding in something. Like, as crazy as it might be, I think we tried most of it, if not all of it. All right, so we're right up to the golem. Look at Sam. Sam is destroying that flask. She's trying to see if it's something like, what the hell was the name of the dude in Iron Man 1? I'm brain farting on the name. I mean, obviously, Iron Man has an arc reactor too. Wasn't it Jebediah? Oh my God, what the hell was that guy's name? I can't remember. I haven't seen Iron Man 1 in so long. I feel like I've forgotten everything. A big fatty uppercut. Have a good night, Draven. Take care. It was good seeing you, bud. Oh. I thought we were pulling something out. So now the punches don't even hurt. Fireball did nothing. Punches did nothing. Pop Pop's second attack. Oops. I'm going to throw up. I'm adding my other account. That is my second account, like. Shane Barron. Is there Shane Barron here? Or does that say Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see. Where's Shane Barron? Is Shane in there? Shane Barron, if you're here. What's up, my friend? I just feel like we're not supposed to fight this golem. Either we're just really unlucky or we should not be tangling with this thing. Oh, Marisha. $36 total. Nice. Oh, all right. So we did something. We were able to do something, but that was all we have left of that effect. Shuts down. Golem's out. One round we have. We got to get out of here. Could we even do it that fast? Laura is in character to the extreme right now. $110. All right. Here we go. I was going to say, it definitely looks like it's in range. Lightning, fire. I don't know if that'll matter, but I don't mind being specific and knowing which one's which. I'm pretty specific about things. I don't think that would matter, though, right now, for anything. Caduceus must be thinking something. All right. That's pretty cool. So, all right, we're doing our best to disable it. All right. As close as we could get. Fly, you fools. That was a thing for so long. I know a lot of people had trouble understanding Gandalf. Fly, you fools. I thought it was follow, you fools, for the longest time. I didn't understand. I'm thinking, fly, you fools. What is fly, you fools? And then the eagles and all that greatness. People said it was foreshadowing. Mushroom. Mushroom caught with my titty. I caught a marshmallow with my titty. Is that what she just said, or am I imagining that? They're just whipping marshmallows all over the place. Use banishment. Travis, don't look at Travis. Travis is like, I'm very sorry. I apologize. I will never step out of line again. I can see sometimes they feel a lot of pressure and other people will rag on them. They all do it to each other. So it's like, no one does it that doesn't take it also. But it's funny. They'll be like, I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me how to run my character. But then sometimes they do forget things and it is helpful. That's a pretty cool question. Oh shit. They could spin. Shoot it right at the golem. The hell? Mythborough. What is going on here? Oh, wait. Something you saw. It was the machine. It was the machine. He saw the machine in the dragon's cave. So it was like a prototype of the machine or something like that. Oh my god, we could actually man the freaking ballistas? This is not expected at all. I did not think, I mean, like in my head, I didn't think there was a reason to until we got boxed in this corner. I'm wondering if the reason this room has no second exit is because we're supposed to use these to destroy the golem. Ah. Maybe whatever the symbol of the golem is, we've got to shoot it with. Yes. I think Travis just said what I said. Whatever the golem is, that's what you shoot it with, or shoot it with the reverse of whatever it is. Yeah. Um they're all reminiscent of him, but I'm thinking that's what we got to shoot it with. Or if it's like red, maybe we shoot it with blue, or whatever is its weakness of the color it is, something to that effect. $4D10. This room is designed to destroy the golem because they were saying some of the rooms are designed for ways to help you defeat other things, and I don't know. It was something along the lines of sometimes rooms aren't as they appear, and this might be here because I'm like, what else is this room here for? Unless it was just to trick us. Cool. All right, somebody get in that other one. Not get in the other one, yeah. I was going to say, after seeing that, we now have 2 ballistas we could fire. Oh my God, a 7. Permission granted. Why? We should have tried another one. I feel like we should have tried a different one. I guess he's thinking 4D10 is pretty awesome. But I'm almost thinking it would have been fun to try something else, see what it is. 10 points cold damage. Pop, pop. I'm wondering now how many hit points this thing has. How are we doing on time? We've got 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Wait, no, 10? No, 30 minutes. We're already down to 30 minutes. 34 minutes, give or take. But yeah, we're getting close. It's speeding by. We've almost done 2 hours. We're over 2 hours from the minute I did the startup screen, which was only about 5 or 10 minutes before I jumped on. I started it late this time. Yeah, we got 30, 40 minutes left. It's moving quick. Like, honestly, I was like, oh, 2.5 hours. This is going to be a long one. It flew by. Ninja, are you good to hit the radiators before you take your journey home? I'm good to hit the radiators again. Now that I know we're down to about 30 minutes or so. One more hit is necessary. Natural 1. Natural 1 on the... I think we go in on it. Yeah, I think we go in on it because now it's stunned. Now it had no movement for a turn. Would that therefore mean the stunning strike would continue that for another turn, or does it not work like that? Can you not stack missing turns? I'm not 100% clear. I'm assuming Ninja is going to say yeah, so I'm packing a new one. But yes. Yes, work it. Let's do it. I feel like this room was put here for us to take down the golem. If it wasn't, then it's just a blessing. Because when would we ever get ballistas that we could man, power, and throw? at things. We're woman power in Knott's situation. All right, I packed a mighty one. Radiators unite. I see ninjas already involved. Extract. That's what I was thinking we should be doing. Immune to poisons. Ah. Oh my God. But we just happen to be doing the right stuff. So Stunning Strike worked and Command worked, but a million other things don't work. All right. Yeah, fire, it absorbs. It obviously doesn't do good against frost. Lightning, Sam said we could try the lightning. Glad to be taking out the trash. Yes, glad I happen to be taking out the trash. Hey, everybody, sorry I had to leave for a while. Some stuff came up. All good. The do JB. No problem. Are you good? Everything's good? We're under 30 minutes right now as I read that. We're down to about 28 minutes. I think we're taking out this golem. All right. What? So it has no movement, but it has vision. Not the Marvel character. Al, what is up? Bidet, Al, good to see you. Throw up your likes, everybody. We're only halfway there. We just hit halfway there. Doesn't look like we'll be jumping into the next 30, but I think we still have plenty of time for after. Right here, let's see. It ends the break. My God, there's a long break. That's a very long break. Starts again at 2:55 and ends at 4:15. So we'll have 20 minutes for YouTube. A little more than 20 minutes, I think. So either way, actually, that means if we did hit 50 likes, we wouldn't have a YouTube video. So it actually does work out. We have less than 30 minutes of YouTube showing somewhere. So we might be like halfway. And we've done a good 100 damage on this thing already easily. I'd say a good 100 points of damage. And it's showing where. It could have double or triple that. I think Matt's Cobalt Golem is my favorite, just behind the Chain Golem. I dig golems in general. I dig anything where there's like different variations. If it looks cool and it makes sense, and then there's like, well, there's this one and there's this one. I like variations, like the giants, how there's like different forms of giants. I like to see the variety and like the differences, as long as they're cool. Some things are just not entertaining in my opinion, and then I'm like, I don't need 50 of them because I don't like one of them. Back inside Pizza Land, Ninja, hopefully we'll see you in 30 minutes. I'll be on for probably, my guess is we're going to cut it around 10:45. We'll be done with this and I'll be doing like our good nights by 10:45. Understandable. Worthy shot. I'm gonna paint. I mean, I'm sure she didn't think it would work. Ninja, we'll see you soon. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was worth a silly event of painting the sigil. Imagine it did work. Imagine painting over the sigil actually worked. That would be shocking. Hear the music in the background? Is that almost sounds like 80s rock? Is Dokken playing in the background? Storm, Cloud, Stone, Fire, Ice, Hill are the main ones in D&D for giants. There are a variety of giant kin like ogres and trolls as well. Storm giants are so badass. Yes, stuff like that I dig. Like I remember in Final Fantasy, I'm guessing it was for reasons of budget and stuff, but like games in general back in the day, you'd have like different color. Even as early as Zelda, you'd have like the red knights, the blue knights. I liked figuring out what made them different and like how to, you know, beat the system kind of thing. If they had to be cool though and pretty dangerous. I like the challenge. But on like you know, Zelda's on a much smaller level. You maybe had two or three things like that. Towards like the end RPGs, I remember seeing like countless like Final Fantasy. I feel like there was countless different variations of similar looking things. Dark Wolf, what is up? A day very late to the party. What's the plan for today? The Witcher 3 oh, it's the Witcher 3 soundtrack. Is that what that is? It sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. Dark Wolf, we are going in on the golem. We're going in on the golem. It is frozen from Stunning Strike, and we are tearing it up. Pretty decent chunk into it with the cat's claw. But yep, that's what we're doing right now. We got about 24 minutes left, less than that. And then we'll be finishing up in the Patreon hour and YouTube. There's only about 20 minutes for YouTube. Patreon hour is as it is, the Patreon hour. Arc of Lightning. Let's see what the lightning does. $60-10 higher. Yes, we should have tried other things. The other was $40-10. So lightning is sick. We get an extra 2d10. We're going to hit for like 30-40 easy, right? What did we hit? 40-10. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be like in the 30s. I'm thinking we're going to be in the 30s. Look at Laura. 58. 58. That's 58. Sam Regal. Nope, they're wrong. I was right. I was right. It's what he said 18 plus 16 plus 14. That is. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm a piece of crap. I am wrong. See what one cider does to you? I apologize, cast of Critical Role. My math has failed me. I am very upset at myself. I am a horrible. I'm so confident in my math that I actually made a mistake. I might be a little more into the radiators than I thought. Still though, 48. 48 is pretty crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was not good. All right. That That put a damper on everything. I didn't expect that. That put a definite damper on the situation. LOL. 5E Spelljammer. Oh, that's something else. Bidet very late. Oh, you read that. So who just took damage there? I was like celebrating the fact that that was awesome. Who just took damage there? Caleb? Jester? And Not? And could do. Who took damage there? Because while it was happening, I was like, what? I half thought it wasn't even real. Now Not's going. You feel how I feel. All right. So we're going back to blue. Going back to blue. That one didn't have us suffer tremendous damage. All right. Things aren't going as great as they originally seemed. All right. Still stunned till the end of Bo's. My God. Yeah, this is the only chance we have. In all honesty, I don't know any other circumstance that we'd have this advantage. I was like, do not fight the golem under any circumstance. But this is like the one circumstance that makes sense right now. If we destroy this dude, we probably have a good amount of time to just run through everything and search and loot. Not even loot, sloot. All right, 25 hits, 11 damage, and a stunning strike. Again, of course, again. Of course, again. This is the most important thing. All right. So it saves. All right, no stunning strike, so the golem is going to rip us apart in a turn. Look at Talzin's face. Talzin looks like he is about to shite in his pantaloons. We're down to almost 15 minutes. I'm wondering if we are going to take it out. We're so close, but we might not. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're so close that I don't want to give up, but we also don't want to all die. "25 hits again. All right, so we did another like 30 there. Does anybody have a count right now? Some people do keep track. I used to, and I totally just lost it. I feel like there's got to be at least close to 200 hit point damage on this thing. Counting the 49 from Talzin, Caduceus, we've got to be nearing 200 hit points of damage. 16 again. All right. It's got very high constitution. It's getting out of this. The golem is getting out of this before all is said and done, unless one of us... Oh, no, that's right. After this turn, it wakes up. It's awake and ready to kill us all. How many of us are close? Like, Caleb's got to be close to death. So now the ballistas can't shoot. This is gonna hurt. Bo is gonna get hammered. Natural 20. Thank God Bo's got almost full health. Natural 20 by the golem. 38 bludgeoning. 38, that's like almost half damage. What is Bo at right now? What is Bo's max hit points? I feel like that's got to be, I got to, like, maybe she's around 90, somewhere around there. My God, she is so excited. 17, what is Jester's AC? Jester's got to be like is she a 17 or an 18? I didn't think Jester had that high. Good for Jester. Happy for her. With Sentinel. Oh, with Sentinel. I was like, what is she doing? Marisha was doing it so bizarrely. I was like, what is happening right now? $22. We get a Sentinel. All right. That's something. Good move, Marisha. AKA Bo. That is her name, is Bo. Wait, I might wait, is what Laura just said. Oh, hellish rebuke. No rebuke. Pulling out the eldritch fingers and do nothing. I kind of thought that's what he meant when he said, I'll pull out the eldritch fingers. I kind of assumed he meant I'm holding the attack, but I guess he didn't say it. So, holding the eldritch blast. Am I close to... So Jester's close to dead. Bo's got to be half. I think Marisha, am I wrong? I think Marisha's basically saying, are you close to dead? Because I need healing. Command again. We stop it. Its vision's down. All right, we have lifted the vision. We've got to, yeah, that's right. Fire Eldritch Blast. All right, this might actually get it close to death. One misses, one hits. That's got to be getting close. All right. Spiritual weapon. Any one of these could take it out. But if not, the ballistas are probably going to do the job. I would harvest all the adamantine pieces. I feel like that metal itself would be like very valuable. We have destroyed Ultron Golem. That I probably just missed. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I don't blame Caleb. I forgot that it doesn't turn off till the next turn. So it is technically still up. But he did shut off the vision. Matt shut off the vision. Did he do that too early? If he's technically not shut down yet? 9. Yes. 4d10. 4d10 is the way to go. That's not the worst. Oh God, it's gonna explode. The golem is gonna explode. Yeah, because it's gonna Talzin's. Oh, it was supposed to be hurting them. I thought maybe it was because they were about to die from the exploding golem. Damn. So they were supposed to be suffering damage and weren't. I was wondering why they did that. So we got a break there. We definitely took a break there. But that thing's got to be almost dead. We got to be so close to killing this thing. And we're under 10 minutes. Acid, lightning, cold will work. I guess do the acid. It's the... All right, acid seems the way to go. No, it's not. Acid is the way to go. Acid, here we go. This might do it right here. We're down to a short amount of time, so I... Oh, the Catan is hit. We have a Catan. Exploding Golem gives me BG3 PTSD. That sounds like a rhyme. $11 points. All right. At least the claw survives. Mind you, this thing's going to be shut down for an entire turn soon. All right. So it still dissolves for 2d10 every turn. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think he's going to last that much longer, honestly. Beauregard might do... I know I've said this probably 3 times already, but I feel like Beauregard is going to put the finishing touch on this thing. If Beau pulls out all the offensive moves, I feel like we're taking the golem down. Robo kidney shots. 20 hits. Seven. All right, Beau's got to do some more. Flurry of blows. That's what I figured. No sense in saving it. Let's get wild and kill this thing. Natural 20. All right, this is gonna do it. This is gonna do it. We got a regular and a crit. This is gonna do it. Doubled. Doubled. Okay. It's still alive. All right, it is still up. My God, I am. It's got to be around 300 hit points, maybe even higher. The amount, if I was adding it all up, I honestly didn't count because I didn't think we'd ever fight the golem. So I wasn't keeping track. And then when I realized we had a shot with the ballistas, all right, now it's shut down. Am I wrong that I'm feeling like since Matt is like it just shut down for one turn, shouldn't its vision have not shut down? Or am I not thinking correctly? I'm actually asking because I feel like there may have been a mistake. And sometimes they make mistakes. I'm wondering if Matt just gave them like a huge advantage by allowing them to attack before it actually shut off. I'm slightly confused. But we're down to 5 minutes. Roll for attack. Look at Laura is like ripping her hair out of her head. She's talking to the DM as if she is the person complaining in breaking the fourth wall in reality. All right, Cat's ire is gone. Yeah, Caleb doesn't really have anything he could do just to get chip damage and anything that's not fire based that's worth doing. All right. Caleb has a box. The acid one. The acid one, 6. Oh my. Which one do you want to touch? We don't know. We actually don't know which one it is. Pick one. Caduceus is afraid to fire because of the possibility of guessing wrong. Laura looks very unenthused with that. It is dark green, so it would have screwed up. So Taliesin called it right. But I'm a gambler. I would have there is no way I would have not picked one. I am just the gambler in me. I have to take the risk and know the cause and effect of things. Double natural force. All right, here we go. Acid damage. I can't imagine it survives this. I think that's how you want to do this. I was going to say, Jesus, we've been beating this thing for a long time. Not with acid damage on a ballista. I like it. Unique, creative. Now, could we salvage parts off this thing that are valuable? Very cool. The thumbs up, Terminator style. I like it. Oh, an immediate break. All right, I like it. Right into the break so we don't even get to salvage it or anything. I'm thinking we could probably salvage it, possibly, or at the very least, we could run around now and with more ease loot things. Go back in that other room, search around some more. All right, let's see what happens. Coffin Dice Vault. I feel like we've seen those. Tower. Back in the Twitch chat. This has got to be one of the longest breaks. It's at 2:27 right now. The break went to 2:55. So they took almost a 30-minute break. But I mean, it was a long... That's maybe the longest first half we've had in a while, if ever. I'm just seeing where to start. I'm going to pause it where I start. Liquefying metal. Yeah, we need to start healing. That's what we're going to have to do first thing. That you know of. We'll start right there. How many people are hurt? 255.33. So it's exactly 55. Yeah, we'll have like 22 minutes for YouTube. So hour and 22 minutes of content left in this episode. That's what we're going to do tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning and I'm going to watch that. Patreon will get it Sunday. I'm going to post all the videos for Patreon tomorrow because I've been a little behind since Dragon Con. But there's a couple new shows coming out on Patreon if anybody's interested in that. There's Outer Banks and Fiona and Cake, or well, actually, no, those came out yesterday. Either way, there's a lot of new shows, but you guys can check all that out. That was very cool. I'm shocked there was a scenario where we could fight the golem and win. But now my next question is, how quickly does another golem replace that golem? I feel like that's a thing, right? Possibly. But I don't know for sure. All I know is that we won. We actually won and defeated a golem. Had to be close to 300 hit points. But I'm not exactly sure. I didn't count. I didn't think we'd ever fight it, like I said. So I'm wondering if Ninja ever got back. I'm trying to see the comments. Bidet, Bidet Owl. I thought that was Ninja saying they were back. Ninja, are you back from Pizza World yet? In the meantime, I'm just going to double check what the next episode is. I'm curious, even though we know what that is. We know what the next one for that is. I just usually look ahead to the live stream so we know what we're in for as far as time-wise. I want to get ready. Now that football especially is on, I got to plan my weeks accordingly. So episode... I want to see. Yeah, so the next one, the next live stream is going to be a good hour and 45 minutes. So that's what I like. I like to be around 2 hours. This one was definitely on the longer side, but all in good fun. I'm wondering if something's wrong with the chat. Oh, no, there we go. There it is. 82 is the TPK, right? What is the TPK? I don't know what the TPK is. But Daniel, I see you're writing. I don't see Ninja. I'm thinking Ninja isn't here. What we're going to do is we're going to do one more radiator check. If there's anything else anybody wants to say before we sign off, do so. Good stream, man. Sorry I couldn't catch more of it. Colleen, I love that you joined. Tomorrow, like I said, there'll be tons of content on Patreon. If you're not caught up yet, I would definitely catch up before 9 p.m. Eastern. 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 9 p.m. Eastern all this drops. There's going to be lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Like, just your stuff alone is probably enough to give you hours to watch. But thank you for joining. Amelia. I said hi to you, right? Amelia, yeah, of course. Yeah, Amelia was talking earlier. But Radiator check, everybody. Hopefully Ninja will jump on right before we exit. Colvin, sorry. Sorry, I could only lurk tonight. Colvin, it's all good. Colvin, Radiator check. Everybody, Radiator check. Drink them if you got them. I already finished mine. I can't eat or drink after 9. All right. On that note, everybody, I'm going to do our goodnight shout outs. I caught myself up earlier today before work. I was only a few episodes behind. You're good to go then. There will be more for you to fall behind on tomorrow unless you have the day off. But everybody, I'm going to do the shout outs. Little Power Monster, I did not see you earlier. So hello and good night. Michael and the DJB, my moderator. Colleen, you know I love you. Amelia, Colvin, Daniel O'Day, Jeff Lundy, Dark Wolf, Ninja Master, I think I already said. If Ninja Master jumps in at the end. M. Gormley, Al is in the chat for the first time in a while. Draven Mayberry, one of my fellow reactors. Ray jumped in for the first time in a while as well. Leading Blind is possibly lurking in the background somewhere. Said they wanted to chill out and we're going to just be lurking around somewhere. But we always love Leading Blind. I think I said mostly everybody. Daniel O'Day, Amelia. I think I got mostly everybody. I remember Patrick was in the beginning. I also remember Forrest the Runner was here. But if I missed anybody, I apologize. Ninja is here. Night, everyone. Have fun. I will see you in the comments. Ninja made it. I'm always happy to see Ninja make it back, at least to say goodnight. We did not make it on the likes, obviously, but throw a like up if you haven't and you're just jumping in. We'll be here every Friday. And as we always say,